Let's go. And we make eye contact, and it's Dylan O'Brien. It's the day before I start my job. I'm going to get the nails done to have something a little more subtle, professional. Okay, I just got super neutral pink, something very subtle for work. And now, got my nails done earlier. Like I said, just went for the nice neutral light pink. So subtle, understated. I'm trying to figure out what I want to wear because tomorrow's my first day of work. That's what this vlog is all about. And I'm going to an event in person, so I have to have a like full outfit. So I'm kind of like thinking about an all black moment with this pop of color. But I also feel like pink might not really be the vibe. I'm gonna try it with blue. Struggling. I feel like I definitely need a refresh of my professional wardrobe. But we're working with what we have right now. So like the blue with the all black, it's kind of cute. I don't know, I might end up doing a white top instead, but I'm something of the sort. It's gonna be cold, I think, and it's gonna rain tomorrow. So that's why I was kind of sticking with darker colors, but of course I'm like second guessing everything, but it's not that big of a deal. Anyway, after my nail appointment, I also went to Trader Joe's and got groceries for the week, so I'm set. I'm gonna do like salmon bowls as my meal prep, and that's squared away. Otherwise I need to like pack my bag for tomorrow. And I mean, again, I'm not going for the whole workday, I'm just going for one event in the afternoon. So I don't need to have like my entire work bag situation, but just be prepared. I'm trying to think of what else I need to get done. I'm gonna work out and wash my hair and all that stuff. But it's almost officially my first day, folks. Just document my last minute, about to go to bed. My face looks so greasy because I'm like slugging with alcohol right now. I whitened my teeth, washed my hair, picked out my outfit, which I don't think is any of the ones that I showed you earlier. I feel like you're never gonna feel 100% ready. I can't even believe that like I'm gonna be at the UN tomorrow and meeting colleagues and hitting the ground running on my first day. So a lot to look forward to. 24 hours from now, it'll all be behind us in the nerves and all of these worst case scenario. What if I don't know how to join a meeting? Yeah, I know how to join a meeting. You know, you have these little things. Like I was kind of venting to my friend yesterday, and I just realized that the stupidest shit was coming up that I was nervous about. Like, oh, well, they use G Suite, and I haven't used that before. Like I've used Teams. Okay, and what? Like, I know how to operate Google. So we'll be okay, but I'm just having those last minute thoughts, and I'm gonna journal it out before I go to sleep. I wanna try and get to bed early and wake up early because I wanna like fully get ready. I just wanna be up early so I have plenty of time to get ready, take my time, and soak it all in before the craziness begins. So, good night. I will see you guys tomorrow for my very first day of my new job. Okay, good morning. Today's the day. I'm getting ready now. I mean, it's 8:10, so I'm supposed to start pretty soon. I mean, according to my contract, my working hours are 8:30 to 5. I don't have any meetings on my calendar this morning, so I don't know what my first like on camera thing is gonna be, but I just want to be ready regardless. So putting on my makeup. Hopefully this lasts well through the day. I mean, I'm going to this like event at 1 p.m. so it's not like it has to last till evening. This is like embarrassing that I'm wearing this like UN t-shirt and mug. But cheers. It's a beautiful Monday, and by beautiful I mean
really cloudy and groggy outside, I would say. It's not a description for weather, but it just feels that way. It was one of those mornings where you want to like have this beautiful sunrise, but it just was dark, and then suddenly you're like, wait, is it lighter? And then it's light and gray outside. That's okay, we can take that over rain. It said it was gonna rain today, but now the forecast says it went away, so it should be done by the time I have to go anywhere, which is nice. Yeah, I got the instructions for getting to the event in my email, so that's good. I'm still feeling a little nervous about it, mostly just because it is like high level with ambassadors and stuff. Got the first day jitters a little bit, but it'll be good. That's all for now. Show you my final look before I log on. I mean, I already opened my email just to like do a scan of if anything came in that I need to know about before, but we'll see what the day is gonna bring. Put on this two-tone sweater dress. It's not what I'm gonna wear later, but just to sit here. I thought it'd be nice if I have to be on camera for anything. I already got an email from my supervisor. This is like the last clip I'm probably gonna vlog for a while because I need to like get started on the onboarding stuff. And I'm gonna have a call with my supervisor tomorrow and figure everything out. And now I'm gonna go through the like online onboarding system and just keep working through some of the documents that I didn't get to yet. Then I'm gonna head to the UN in a few hours. So honestly, sweater dresses, so cozy and underrated if you ask me. But yeah, it doesn't even look like the rain has stopped like it said it was, or maybe it's just foggy. I can't really tell, but I'm a little bit nervous to go out in this weather. Gonna get through some of these documents for the next few hours, and then I'll chat to you probably when I'm getting ready to head to Midtown. Wow. Okay, just had lunch and I'm about to head out. I'm just like touching up last minute. My hair already fell from when I curled it a few hours ago. So I'm just gonna add couple more curls, a lip, and my jacket, and we'll head out. I'm so excited, but very nervous, but this morning has been very chill. It was honestly meeting free, so it was just kind of like my supervisor sent over some documents to look over, but she said don't worry about doing anything until tomorrow. We're gonna have a meeting and go over like tasks that she wants me to work on starting off. So I've just been doing more of the paperwork and onboarding stuff while kind of like looking over some of those background documents you sent me. And now it is almost noon and we're heading to the UN, and I don't really get nervous meeting new people and being around a bunch of people I don't know. Like, I am extroverted and I feel like I hopefully leave a positive impression on people. So it's not so much that, it's just like the pressure of, I don't know, I guess first impressions are always kind of a lot of pressure. And also it's like the executive director of the institute is going to be there, and like high level diplomats are speaking. I don't know, the stakes seem high, but I know it's really not. Like, I'm just kind of an attendee, so it's chill. Also, I have to like go through the visitors entrance and stuff because I don't have an active badge right now, and I don't think I've ever, I mean, when I visited in high school I did that and stuff, but I don't know, it's just like the little things going through your head, like, okay, well, they said my name was on a list, but what if I can't find the place where the list is? I'm gonna be watching this back and be like, wow, why was I even nervous? I definitely need to figure out some better places to buy some new updated workwear. That will be a priority in the coming weeks. Okay, just a little more body. I guess this is good enough. And I'll add my lipstick and hit the road, Jack. I'm not gonna bring my laptop just because I'm not actually working. As far as I know, I'm just coming straight back here. I don't know what the rest of the team is doing after the event, but I don't think I'll need to bring anything else. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go with the nude blazer, but I'm gonna try the blue one more time just in case, now that I'm like fully ready. It's not bad, it's just kind of like, I don't know, I prefer wearing this blazer with lighter colors. And I'm wearing my sheer text tights, which are on sale now for like an early Black Friday deal, so highly recommend. And black booties. Yes, I think this is the look. I'm gonna bring this little bag, because again, I'm not bringing a laptop, so I can fit everything in here. And let's hope I'm not forgetting anything. Got my ID for security, notepad. Should probably bring a couple pens just in case. Ah! It's happening. I guess I'll show you guys in the mirror too. I don't really love the boots with it, but this is what I have right now. Let's go. Here a little bit early and I'm just literally standing in this corner. My heart is racing. There goes that back. Ambassador over there. She just came from our event. Something I love about the UN headquarters lobby is they always have these really elaborate exhibits, history, art, and they rotate pretty often, I think. They also have one over there with a bunch of portraits as well. But very cool. And there's the water. Okay, you guys, there it is. Did you know they take down every single flag every day at 4 p.m.? That's a lot of work, but that was so good. That went so well. The event was so interesting and I got to meet a lot of my colleagues and the US ambassador. And you guys, I didn't film this before I went in because I was having issues. It's actually probably really loud here, so maybe I should film this later. But I was standing across the street there, see all these bikes, and I was about to cross. I was late because I got the wrong badge at first. I was about to go across, but then this biker is approaching and I'm like, okay, I better hold back because I have a notorious bad history with running into bikers, not physically, but anyway, so I hang back and he's coming up and I'm like, wait, this guy looks familiar. And it literally slowed down and I froze and I was like, there's no way. And we make eye contact and it's Dylan O'Brien. Okay, I'm back. You guys, today has been such a whirlwind. Oh my god, I have like such a long story time. It's about 5:30 now. I'm kind of wrapping up. I was just like getting back to some of the admin work that I was working on earlier when I came back. But I have so much to catch you guys up on after my afternoon. So basically, first of all, I thought it was going to be really simple to like get there and I was early and I had all this time. I ended up completely going to the wrong place, getting the wrong pass, going all the way in, and then finding out that I got the wrong pass and I had to go back. And so I was late. In the past, I've had like a staff badge to get to the UN, so I just like go in through that entrance. Like I haven't been a visitor to an event before. There's a visitor center across the street, so I went there because I saw a line there and I was like, oh, and I heard someone say in front of me, oh, I'm here for an event. So I was like, okay, this must be it. So I stand in line, I go through, I go up there and they like ask for my ID and, you know, ask my name and stuff. And he was like typing things, took my picture. I think I threw away that pass. The pass itself just didn't specify like the event or anything. It was just a general one. So I was like, okay, this must be all I need. But I was told that I was on the list for the event somewhere. So that's why I was like, oh, I wonder why they didn't, whatever. I take it, I go through security, I go into the UN, I go downstairs and I go to these, they have these like glass doors, like another stretch of security kind of to get to the conference rooms. And so the guy asked for my ID, I give him my pass, my ID, he goes, oh, this isn't the right pass. Like this is a public visitor pass and you need an event pass. I was like, oh, where do I get that? And he's like, it's not really in a designated place. Usually they'll have someone handing them out outside the entrance, like from the event. And I was like, oh. At this point, it was like 5 minutes until the event, maybe like 6 or 7 minutes. I don't know. So I run back upstairs, have to exit, like past security, and then I'm just outside the gates. I asked the security guard, and he was actually so nice. He's like, oh, I don't know, they usually have someone, like, I'll look around and ask my colleague, whatever. Anyway, so that's like, this piece, the story's like kind of back and forth, so I'm trying to set the scene. The state of chaos a little bit, it was just like mild chaos, but I was kind of like frazzled and I was low on time. And so I'm across the street. There's no more cars coming, so I'm about to like make a run for it. And I look over and I pause because I see a biker coming. And he was like kind of far away, but also, you know, that moment when you hesitate, and I've had too many run-ins with bikers where I like try and go past and it's just not a good idea. So I was like, okay, I'll just hold off. I'll hang back for a minute. I'm already late, whatever. And I see him because he's wearing this like bright yellow shirt, and it stood out to me. And I'm looking at him, I'm just kind of watching the guy biking because I'm waiting for him to pass so I can walk. And he's getting closer and closer, and I have like, I swear, time slowed down. This is so dramatic. My brain was like processing a mile a minute, and all of this happened so fast because also my brain is like, oh my God, I'm late, my first day, my colleagues, whatever. The other part is seeing this guy biking towards me, and I notice at first he has this like scruff, and I was like, ooh, this guy's pretty hot. And then the immediate next thought was like, oh wait, this guy's familiar, like his face is registering. And I was like, oh, maybe this is someone I know. And he's approaching and he's approaching, and the second that it registers that it is Dylan O'Brien, who is my #1 celebrity crush, love of my life, and I'm not a celebrity gal. My mouth is like hanging open. I think I'm gaping at him, and I'm just like, as soon as I registered that it was him, he looks over and makes eye contact with me, and I swear to God, everything just like slowed down, and we were just like looking at each other, and I swear we had the most intense eye contact, and he kind of smirked. But I also, again, it happened so fast, I also feel like he probably 100% just saw that I recognized him. I made eye contact, and like, it just happened so fast. He was there and gone, and I had to cross the street, and like, I wish we could have actually interacted. If he had like, honestly, I don't know. I've had this thought before, like, would I actually approach and talk to someone like that who I was like so obsessed with? And I don't know, like, don't meet your heroes kind of thing. But I had this thought of like, if he had stopped like at a stoplight or something, and if he was paused, like, would I probably would have said something to him, because like, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity to talk to him. But it would just happen so fast. He came, he went, we looked at each other, we locked eyes, and then I went about my day and he went about his. So that was my crazy random Dylan O'Brien encounter. Not really encounter, we didn't speak, but, and then I just like could not stop smiling. I was like, I cannot believe that just happened. Anyway, I forgot that this vlog is actually about work, and I was supposed to tell you about my first day, so that's what we're here for. I cross the street, and then I hear another woman who's like going up to security saying she's here for this event, and it's the same one that I'm going to. And the security guard was like, oh, she was also looking. And so I connect with her, and she's texting someone who's inside, and she actually she's like affiliated with the organization that I'm working for, which is exciting. So I got to meet her, and we chatted for a bit while we were waiting for someone to come get us. And then this guy who actually had the passes for the event found us, and we got our passes. But we were a couple minutes late, so I had to go through security again, and then go down, and then I was like walking in circles because I couldn't find the conference room. The room was set up, it was like a big, I mean, most of these rooms are like, there's screens on one side and then like a couple rows of seats in a horseshoe. And so the panel, like the ambassadors and the people speaking, were at the back of the room, like on this like the back of the horseshoe, and the door is over here. So I'm coming in late, but luckily I'm not alone, and we all come in, and luckily they were playing a video message like front, so we could sneak in past the panel and stuff without making too much of a scene. But the event was so good. So yeah, I just kind of snuck in the back and like sat in the corner, so I didn't get to actually like meet anyone or introduce myself before it started because chaos ensued. Yeah, it was so interesting, and I loved hearing from all the panelists. And then afterwards I found one of the women who had hired me, who I interviewed with, and I introduced myself to like the head of the institute and met a bunch of the other people on my team, which was so nice. She literally told me that this was the first time that they've all like made the trip to come to New York for an event, which I thought was so surprising. But how serendipitous that it's literally my first day working for them and it's their first time like actually all coming up at the same time. It was just like all good vibes overall. So yeah, chatted with them for a bit, and then a lot of them had to go catch a train because they were going back to DC today, this afternoon. Walked around the UN a little bit just because I haven't been in a while, so I went and looked in, I got footage of this. I went through the exhibits. They had one about sign language, Braille, and they had one about like art as remembrance of the Holocaust, which was really interesting. The weather was nice. It didn't actually rain, and it was the perfect temperature. It was like 60 degrees, so I could be like hustling and not be sweating. And then I listened to 1989 Taylor's version and strutted through Midtown thinking about how lucky I am to live at the same time as Dylan O'Brien and get to start this exciting new job. And I've just had an incredible day. So I really do take that as a sign. Like, I posted on my Instagram story about it. This is why you should follow me on Instagram, because I'm posting like real time about this. And so many people are like, this is such a good sign that you're in the right place. And I was like, you know what? I'll take it, because fate put Dylan O'Brien on my path. And if I had gone to the right place and gotten the right pass in the first place, I never would have made eye contact with him. I don't even know where to go from here in my storytelling, because it doesn't get much better than this. I really feel like I've peaked. Tomorrow I have like actual sessions and like a 3-hour onboarding session and then a benefits session, and then I have a one-on-one set up with my supervisor to go over work and tasks that we are working on this week. And also we have a lot coming up. Like, it's kind of hitting the ground running, I would say, as far as events that we're planning coming up related to my portfolio. I guess the last 2 jobs that I've started remotely and haven't met my colleagues or anyone in person for like a month or 2 of doing the job. One of them was completely remotely, one of my contracts in 2021, so I never met them until after I started working somewhere else. So yeah, it's just kind of nice to have that face-to-face, especially since I'm starting remotely. And it just worked out nicely this way. But now it's 5:30, the sun is going down, I need to chug more water, and I'm gonna log off. I don't really understand Google Workspace. Like, it's not like Slack or Teams where you can see when people are online. Like, it's not like unless there's just something that I haven't set up yet and I'm just unaware. But I don't think I need to like log off. Do I? I'm gonna make salmon for dinner and just kind of like, I don't know, just keep smiling to myself. I'm making the Rachel Kirkconnell salmon.
And it tastes
Put it on
I don't know
April
if everyone
24th.
already knows this, but if you pour boiling water over your salmon,
Okay, I just have to watch her video every single time because I never remember the portions, but I cut the salmon, took the skin off.
Take the skin on, but I like to chop my salmon up if you want to.
So excited, I haven't made this in a while. Oh yeah, I don't think she even measures. That's why.
You're gonna drizzle some honey over that, and I love to add just a splash of Worcestershire sauce. Seasonings, you're gonna use some pepper and salt, garlic powder, and Trader Joe's has this salmon rub that's so good.
Okay,
But
this
you
should
can also
be
just sprinkle some brown
simple
sugar
enough.
and paprika, and it's the same. We're gonna mix all that up until it looks something like this.
This is gonna be delicious. I put a little bit of like rice vinegar, coconut aminos, chili onion crunch, and salt and pepper on the cucumbers. And I'm so excited.